Hey guys, how you doing? It's Ron from ATSstats.com with your free preview and prediction on Sunday's game between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your NFL week number 4. Let's get right into this one at Lambeau Field, where the Packers are going to be a 2.5-point home favorite. 43.5 is the total. ATS forecast system play going to lean with the Green Bay Packers. 21.7 to 20, the over-under at 42.05. So the computer pick does like the Packers to win this game straight up, but not cover the spread. And it does like this game to go under the total. And the Minnesota Vikings, the Rodney Dangerfield of football right now, getting no respect. They are 3-0 on the season, 3-0 ATS, and 0-3 to the under. So a lot of low-scoring affairs for the Vikings. And the Green Bay Packers are 2-1 straight up and against the point spread. And 2 of their first 3 games have gone over the total. And according to our value index, we had Green Bay listed at minus 4.8. And you're getting minus 2.5, so a little bit undervalued. So if you like the Packers, the thing I would do, if you like the Packers, I think the money line is where you want to go. Don't sweat out that 2.5. And if you like the Vikings, obviously take those 2.5. And when you look at the chance of winning this game straight up, based on 41 previous games going back to 1983 in the database, it does have Green Bay at 57.6% chance of winning this game compared to 45.4 for the Minnesota Vikings. Kogo is very high at 67%. That's because of probably the 3 unders here for Minnesota. And when I look at the side edges, I got 4 for the Vikings and 4 for the Packers. And I got 7 to the under and 4 to the over. Now, when I look at this matchup, and let's take a look at the history between these two teams. When Minnesota goes to Lambeau, 4-5-1 against the point spread last 10 games. Last 10 games at Lambeau. And in the head-to-head meetings, you can see that Green Bay has the edge at 6-4 straight up and against the point spread. And 60% of those 10 games have gone over the total. The Packers are at Los Angeles to take on the Rams in their next contest, while Minnesota is going to be at home based in Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets. Now, when I look at this game, you got 2 great head coaches, right? Probably the 2 best up-and-coming coaches in the National Football League. You got Kevin O'Connell for the Minnesota Vikings, Matt LaFleur, who really did some magic against, I think it was Chicago in that 16-10 win in week number 2 against the Colts, Yeah, that was a scheming game that LaFleur came up and beat the Colts with the running game. That's the game where Jordan Love was out. And, he's still a question mark for this week. You got Jaden Reed, still a question mark. Tucker Kraft. So Packers are coming in here a little bit banged up, while Minnesota with Sam Darnold, the veteran, coming in, winning a lot of games with defense. If you look at their first 3 games, a win against the Texans, that was a spanking. 34-7 against a very good Houston Texans team, a very well-coached team. The 49ers, I think, are a little bit overrated right now. 23-17 was the final. And then the Giants team is still trying to figure out what they are, right? 28-6 was the final there. I'm going to go into this game. I'm going to go with the underdog. And I'm going to go with the Minnesota Vikings with Kevin O'Connell. It's going to be a great, it's going to be like a chess match. O'Connell against LaFleur. How they're going to scheme up this one for both their quarterbacks and the defense. And I think Minnesota getting plus the points is where you want to lean this Sunday at Lambeau Field. And as always, let's cash it.